Hey guys, can everyone hear me and see me? I hope so. It's weird, I can't see it. Hey Reese, okay good. So can you hear me? I hope so. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna wait and see if a couple more people join in at least before we get started on the huge news that happened today. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Reese. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Okay, so so far we have Reese, there's Herschel, we had Melanie earlier. I saw Cheryl had typed in a little bit earlier, I think yesterday actually, but so we'll see who comes in. But so far, I think we're only at 3 people, but that's okay. That is a-okay. How's everybody doing today? I am so excited for Disneyland. It's such incredible news for them. It's about time. So that's essentially what we're going to talk about for the first little bit. It's St. Patrick's Day, so I have my green on. I don't know how long I'll keep these ears on. Ears tend to hurt my head a little bit, so we shall see. And this one has a massive tag that I'm afraid to cut off because I'm scared to put a hole in the seam. So, yeah, we'll see. We shall see. It is about time for sure. Hi Isaac, how are you? Thanks for joining in. So we're like I said earlier, we are going to talk about the Disneyland opening. Hey Cheryl, hey Sam, thanks for joining. Very exciting to have you guys here. Thanks for joining on the home stream. Hey Heather, thanks for coming in. Very exciting to have you guys. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about Disneyland and its reopening. And so last week, there was the shareholders meeting, and at the shareholders meeting, they didn't say a date. They just said that they're hoping to open by the end of April, and they were going to be recalling 10,000 cast members to the park. So we found out today that as of April 30th, the park will be open. Unfortunately, it is very limited as to who will enter the park. It's limited to California residents, and that's it right now. Hopefully it will get to be a broader range of guests. However, they need to do what they need to do to prove that Disney knows how to open a park and follow all of the safety protocols. So we'll see how this goes. I'm sure they're going to do a good job. And I'm more so than the park just opening, I'm really happy for 10,000 people that get their jobs back. I think that is incredible. I think they deserve to be back. California's been a little bit of a mess, so unfortunately it is what it is, but it does look like things are starting to look up, so that's good. So with that was an announcement that came straight out of Bob Chapek's mouth, so we know that it's an official statement. It's on the Disneyland website and everything. The Disneyland website does have all of the reopening information, but we are here to talk about it, so maybe you don't have to go to that website. But if somebody wants to link that, you know what, I'll do it. I can link that in. So here, in case you guys want to have a look and see what Disneyland's talking about, there is the link for you guys. So the statement from Bob Chapek, he basically was just saying, it was with, he was telling CNBC that it's, like we've seen the enthusiasm and people craving to come back to the park. That's not verbatim. It's not verbatim, so sorry. But it was something around those lines that he knows the enthusiasm to welcome back people to the parks and all that stuff. So we're super excited about that. Unfortunately, I won't be able to visit because I'm not from California. But yes, Mel, Disneyland. So I went, the one and only time I went to Disneyland, I was visiting my cousins in San Diego. And I think that was, oh my God, it was so long ago. I was in the 10th grade. So 2004? 2003? So lots has changed. The Cars Land wasn't there. The Tower of Terror was still just Tower of Terror. Yeah, but I will say that Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean is phenomenal. I mean, I love the Disney World one, but the Disneyland Pirates is fantastic. So if you've ever done that one, please let me know because it's so good. So yeah, Reese, you have to. Maybe we'll go together because it looks like you and I will only be able to travel at the same time. So yay for Commonwealth countries not letting us go in. Or at least our country's not letting us come back in without paying a fee. But you know. Yes, it is a longer ride. It's definitely a much longer ride, Mel. For sure it is. So, with all of the stuff for Disneyland, not everything is getting opened immediately. I mean, so downtown Disney at Disneyland is already open. Our good friend Nick is there from Magical News Live. So if you haven't checked out his channel, which I'm sure you are because I think we're all friends here, but you can go check out his channel. He was live from downtown Disney today, and he'll be doing their ticketed event tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, the restaurant inside is really, that's one thing I need to do. That's on my bucket list, Mel, is to go and eat in the restaurant that's within Pirates. I love Pirates so much that would be so much fun. That'd be so much fun. I also really want to check out the Haunted Mansion when it switches over to Nightmare Before Christmas. See, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not like obsessed with it like a lot of people are. However, I do really enjoy it, and I think that going and seeing the transition would be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see if they do that this year. So we shall see. Thank you, Reese, for linking Nick's channel. I appreciate that. Because he is a gem of a human and his streams are a lot of fun. And he's going to have some kind of exclusive content, if you will, from an East Coast YouTuber going into West Coast territory. So the park opens on the 30th of April, and it looks as though the Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, oh my God, that was hard. I was going to say Grand Floridian. So the Grand Californian opens on the 29th. So the night before, or the day before the parks open, which is great because people can start their vacation a day early. So that's fun. The Paradise Pier and the Disneyland Hotel, I think the Disneyland Hotel as well, are May 2nd. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or am I not? No, I totally screwed that up. Okay, I screwed it up. Now that I'm looking at their website. Okay, April 29th is the Vacation Club Villas. Those are opening. And then you have the Grand Californian opening May 2nd. Disneyland Hotel and the Paradise Pier Hotel are opening at a later date, and they have not announced it yet. So I lied at the beginning, and I apologize, but I corrected myself. So sorry if you tuned out before I corrected myself. Yeah. I can definitely understand restricting it. Yeah, I mean, the restricting it was definitely a good idea, especially for those, especially in the East Coast, that have been accessing Disney World for so long. They might want something different. So they might want to go to the West Coast. So limiting it to California residents right now is probably the better option. Okay, thanks, Isaac, for coming in. I'll see you later. Have a great night. Let's see. You wouldn't do Small World first because you wouldn't do it because it's your, okay. Well, I feel like Small World you can do several times in a day. I think. I would. I would do it several times. Reese is going to be my riding partner on Small World. He doesn't know it yet, but he will be. I knew you would love that, Reese. All the Small World for Reese. All of it. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need to see? Just checking. I don't think there's... It's going to be the same kind of protocols in the park. There's going to be markers for social distancing. However, it will be interesting because I know the CDC changed it, whereas you only need 3 feet instead of 6 feet. I feel like Disney is still going to enforce 6 feet, especially because now on their social distancing markers, it has 4 people max per marker. I'm really happy that they're doing that because when I was there... So I was there September and December, and then I was back in February. All 3 times, I had like parties of 6 to 8 people in front of me in some rides, and it's really hard because like the family's essentially taking up that space between markers. So you're trying not to be too close, but then the people behind you know that you're not with the party ahead, so they're coming really close to you, and then no one really has anywhere to move to. So I think enforcing the 4 people per marker is perfect. Perfect. Reese, you need to read Kingdom Keepers because that will enforce why you will not ride Small World. And it's not just because of the song. If you read the first Kingdom Keepers, for sure. Hey, Courtney, thanks for joining us today. We are talking about Disneyland and all that fun stuff. It's always hard to decide whether... Yeah, it's so hard. You don't want to, like, join that family because you're like, I don't know any of you. But it is what it is. But now with the 4 people per marker, I think that it'll be really good. Just social distancing with 4 people max. Hopefully it'll help people may feel more secure too. I know for myself, it was a little bit uncomfortable sometimes. And it was by no fault of anyone's own. It's not like people were purposely coming to come close to me. It was just confusion as to how big some parties were. So, Cheryl, you won't go because of Kingdom Keepers? Yeah, I can see why that would happen. I can definitely see. No, I might go to it once. You need to at least do it once. I feel like even if you don't like something, you should for sure go on it. I'm trying to think of attractions that I don't like that I'll still do for the sake of doing. I'm trying to think of the ones that I don't do in the parks just because I'm not into it. I'm not really into Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. Not really into it, mainly because I'm terrible at it and I get like 0 points. So I just get really irritated with myself and just go, never again. Never again. There are 5. So I think every single park has, every single Disney park has It's a Small World. Mel, are you mad that I don't like Space Ranger Spin? Is that what that what's about? I don't know. Maybe it's unpopular opinion. I'm just really bad at it. So I just don't do it. I can kill it at Toy Story Mania, but I am terrible at Space Ranger Spin. It gets me so annoyed. I either get a broken laser or I just don't have aim. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of both. You've never been to Disneyland in Paris before. Yeah, I would love to go to Disneyland Paris as well. I think just going to a Disney World off of North American territory would be really cool. I would love to go to all of them eventually. The Pirates in Shanghai looks insanely good. So that would be really cool to go to. I wish you could at least remove the laser. Yes. I think if you could remove the laser and move it around yourself, then I would probably like it more. But right now, I'm not a big fan. And it is less annoying than the one because the song is in French. The whole song's in French. Okay, fair enough, Reese. Fair enough. Yes, Heather, the Pirates look so good. So good. Bucket list is to hit every Disney park I can possibly hit, for sure. For sure. So right now they're saying that 75% of the bad score on Buzz Lightyear blamed on the gun. Yes, of course they can, Mel. I feel like I am fairly talented and that my aim is not that bad. but I never get the points that I want, so I just get really irritated and give up. So it's extreme. What do you mean by extreme? Interesting. And extreme pirates. I don't know, does that mean there's like a lot of drops? I'm not really sure. I'll have to look it up because I'm not 100% sure what that means. Yes, it's the ride's fault. I'll write it again until I get Galactic Hero, because Lord knows that's never happened to me before, so no problem. No, that's okay. I am so happy that I am not the only person that says the guns are the terrible part of Space Ranger Spin. Thank you. Okay, good. I used to think, oh yeah, there's, the user error, but now I know it's not. It is not user error. Fantastic. So has anyone been to Disneyland that's watching right now? Just because I'm interested to see what people's thoughts are on the different attractions, comparing. I only get it when the ride's not supposed to play. Yeah, definitely play it off like you're a pro. Why do you dislike Toy Story Mania? Why? I mean, it hurts your arm after a while. But I love that ride. I could go on it several times in a day, but I am also good at it, so that's part of it. Thank you, Melanie. It's a what? What? That's so funny. Okay, so Herschel's never been to Disneyland. Okay, so I know Heather hasn't been yet. It hurts arms. It's not that hard to get a high score. You just need to watch. The thing is that people don't try to get those 5,000 point little plates. The plate one is where you rack up all your points. Mel, that's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I feel like lots of people, especially on the East Coast, I'm not really sure 100% where everyone is. I feel like most people are from the East Coast. A lot of East Coast people have not gone to Disneyland just yet. Hi, Francisco. Yay, that's awesome that you've been there. What's your favorite part of Disneyland? And if you've been to Disney World, how do the different rides compare? Like Haunted Mansion versus Haunted Mansion, Pirates versus Pirates. I'm just interested to see what everyone's thoughts are on that one. Let's see. Look at Francisco getting such a warm welcome. That's awesome. Just trying to think here. Okay. So, I'm just on the Disneyland website right now, checking to see if there's any different types of protocols they're doing. I know they're going to be very heavily reliant on the app. So, sorry about that. Whew. I almost swallowed my own spit. Anyway, but I think that they're going to rely very heavily on the app, especially for mobile ordering, just like Disney World is. I don't know why that would be any different, but... Oh, I didn't even realize they had a Buzz Lightyear ride at Disneyland Paris. I need to educate myself on the other parks way better. And it's better, well, if the lasers are better, then that's perfect. Yeah, oh, that's interesting. Winnie the Pooh and Critter Country. I mean, I guess there's other characters in Winnie the Pooh that can be deemed critters, like Gopher. I don't know, is Rabbit maybe a critter? I don't know. That's a very interesting point. I never thought about that. You're going for your first... Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so happy for you, Francisco. That's going to be such a fun time for you. You know that in every December, they always do something. At Disneyland, yes, they change it into a holiday theme. So I'm really interested to see if they do all their holiday overlays. I was going to say layovers. We're not at an airport. It'll be interesting to see if they do that this year. We'll see. I guess we'll see if capacities grow or they let people that are not from California into the park. Only time will tell. It's a very interesting time we're in. So, yes. Mel, look up the definition of critter. You can even put it in the chat because now I'm interested to see for sure. Oh, it has inversions? That's exciting. I love Space Mountain in Disney World, and I'm like also that weird person that I love how rickety it is, because I feel like space shouldn't be smooth. Like you're going to be going through a whole lot of ruckus when you're on there, so I kind of like that it's not the smoothest ride. But I don't know, I'm weird like that. I'm also that weird person that enjoys a little bit of turbulence on the airplane, so that's odd. I know, unpopular. You don't like space. Why don't you like Space Mountain anymore? I wonder what did it do to you that makes you not want to like it anymore? So I think everyone who's on here has been here since the beginning, but if not, and you're just joining, we're talking mainly about Disneyland today because of the huge news that they announced today that they're opening on April 30th. However, if we do segue over to Walt Disney World, so be it. So be it. That's the one that I know the best, so it was too bumpy. I guess some people would think it was too bumpy, but I feel like that's space. Space is going to be bumpy. It's not smooth. So nobody broke their arm in that ride I've never heard of someone breaking their arm in that ride, but yeah, the sounds in space are a lot of fun. Yeah, for sure. It makes the whole thing. My favorite Disneyland ride is baseball team? There's a ride called Baseball Team? What is that? What? I'm sorry, Francisco. I'm not sure what that is. Please elaborate, because one, I'm a huge baseball fan. So if there is anything baseball themed, that would be fantastic. Now that Disneyland is opening at the end of April, are you planning on? I would love to take a trip over there. Right now, they're only welcoming residents of California. So I'm not really sure when they're going to be allowing others in. But I'll tell you one thing, that as soon as they do let us in, I will start hopefully planning a trip there for sure. I like Autopia. Autopia is cool. That's basically... I've done Autopia. I don't know where it is right now, and I wish I had it. I should have planned better. I have my driver's license from Autopia. It has my name on it, which is very fun. Very fun. Yes, Haunted Mansion is by far one of my favorite attractions. I think both versions are good. They're fairly similar to each other. But yeah, I don't like one more than the other. I know that like the wallpaper is a different color. It's gray in Disneyland and it's purple at Disney World. But it's really the only difference that I can think of. But again, I went back in 2004, so that was a while ago. I don't think there's such a thing. Yeah, well, I don't think there's a basketball team ride, but I think he said baseball. But there's also probably no baseball ride. Not that I can think of. I don't know, maybe you're thinking of like the Anaheim Angels, but they're not the Anaheim Angels anymore. It's not a ride, that's just a team with a stadium nearby. I don't know. Sorry. I'm not 100% familiar with what you're saying. Disney World Castle looks better now with the color now. Okay, so the castle. So the Disneyland castle has always been known to be that pink color. So for me, I loved that you could tell the difference between the castles. Disneyland's was pink and it's Sleeping Beauty, and then you have Cinderella's, which is gray. I loved that. I think that I loved the difference. I don't not like the new castle. It's just different. I think that if they would have kept it gray, that gold on the castle would have popped more. I think it kind of gets lost as you get closer up to the top. However, with the new bunting and stuff that they've put on for the 50th, it's kind of pulling it all together and making it stand out a bit more. So I think that they're putting the missing touches on what it needed. So yeah. The Disneyland castle, I'm telling you right now, Reese, you're going to go in, you're like, this thing is small. But it's a smaller park, so it works, but it's still nice. My favorite is Space Mountain in Disneyland. I don't remember. I obviously did Space Mountain at Disneyland. I just don't know. I don't recall it being that much different, except I know like the seating, the way you sit in it is different. I think it's 2x2. Am I wrong? I think it's 2x2. And I know Splash Mountain is like 1x1, I think. Good old Splash Mountain. Let's see here. I'm just checking to see. Okay, so I'm just looking at the different stuff. This is coming from the Los Angeles Times, so if I'm incorrect, blame them. But this is saying, so the state guidelines, the parks will be limited to 15% capacity, which is basically why it's only California residents, because it's not that much. And if they continue to drop, then they'll get less restrictive and start allowing 25%. And then if it keeps dropping, it'll go to 35% capacity like Disney World is right now. So if I went to Disneyland and saw the castle there, I'd be like, oh, wow, it's not big. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would make Cinderella's castle look any bigger. But yeah, I could see how it would be like a stark difference. I'm sure people who grew up on the West Coast and go into Disneyland more often, they'll be like kind of amazed by how big Cinderella's castle is overall, but they have to make oh, interesting. I mean, it makes sense to why they would make park pass, especially only at 15%, because I don't even think Disney World was ever only at 15%. I think they opened at 20 or 25%. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Race. You might know offhand. Yeah, Big Thunder. You can't go wrong with Big Thunder. The trick with Big Thunder is you sit closer to the back, because the closer you are to the front, the slower it feels. I've learned that one the hard way. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Hey Nat, happy birthday! Happy birthday, it's St. Patty's Day, and it is Natalie's birthday. So everyone, please say happy birthday to Natalie. She is such a sweet, sweet person, so she deserves the best birthday ever today. Oh, yeah, they have special characters. Hang on, Reese. Let me see. The characters, did they say? Okay, so the Disney statement says, from surprise appearances along Main Street USA and Pixar Pier to playful interactions, characters from favorite Disney stories will entertain and delight. Beloved characters will pop up in new ways and sometimes in unexpected places as they remain mindful of physical distancing. Certain experiences that draw large group gatherings, such as parades and nighttime spectaculars, will return at a later date. So it's pretty much essentially what's been going on at Disney World. However, I have this feeling that characters are going to be slightly more magical at Disneyland. I don't know why I have that feeling. It might just be because everything's like new again. But I don't know. I feel like they're going to do a slightly better job. I don't know. If you agree with me, then let me know. But I don't know. I'm kind of like, I feel like they're going to just do something to slightly up it. Yeah. And then what else do we have going on? Their cavalcades will probably be pretty cool. It'd be, because they don't have Paint the Night anymore, but that would be cool if they did have it. I think I'm getting the hiccups. Ugh. Oh yeah, Disneyland's always more extra with their characters, absolutely. I remember the one Peter Pan. This was like back in 2010, 2011, when I was leading up to doing the cultural representative program at Disney World. There was this one Disneyland Peter Pan that like everybody loved him because he would like chase people around. He'd steal people's hats and make them chase him through the park. Very funny. I loved it. You can probably find it on YouTube. There was one video that I saw in particular that was pretty good. Pretty good. So let's see. I thought when the first time I went to Disney World, I mean, some rides I guess could be scary. It depends on what your fears are and how old you are. It's all relative. So some people are afraid of heights, so they're not going to want to do Everest or Tower of Terror. Some people are afraid of falling, so they're not going to want to do Tower of Terror. Some people don't like the feeling when you go upside down, so I can see that happening. It just, everybody's different. Everyone likes different things, so. Now, I hope you were able to celebrate your birthday a little bit. I know it's like kind of a crummy year for St. Patty's Day birthday, but I hope you're having the best time. Let's see. So I tried to be as festive as I could be. Nat, these ears are great. I wish you had them too, Nat. These ones, they're not that tight. Usually it's like right here, right at the base, that they get really tight on me. So I can probably last another 20 minutes or so in them, but I went to Magic Kingdom when I was little and even rode the Snow White. Oh yeah, the Snow White ride. I remember that ride so well. Maybe this is unpopular opinion, but I didn't particularly care for that ride, so it leaving didn't bother me any. I don't know. I know that my better half is really salty about Winnie the Pooh and refuses to go on it because he loved Mr. Toad's, so, you know. Sorry, my lips were dry. Nat, have you ever gone to Disneyland? Mm-hmm. 2009. Yeah, that sounds about right. Around that time. Yeah, because I think the last time I went on it was 2008. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Herschel, for that date. I'm not 100% on dates of ride closures, so sorry about that. Now, hopefully Run Disney will bring back their Disneyland run soon. I am hoping, because I would love to do that. It'd be so fun to do that with you. We'd do a nice little half marathon at Disneyland. That'd be fun. I feel like everyone should go to Disneyland if you can. I think it's just really fun because there's a lot of history in that park, in the sense of like Walt stepped foot in that park. It was his very first dream coming true in the sense of parks. So I think that little touch of that's good. Oh, I would love to do Coast to Coast. My friend has the Coast to Coast medal, and I'm very, very envious of that. But one day, hopefully, I'll just make my own. I'll make my own challenge and just run around the park. Although they'll get me in trouble for that, but I can't. Oh, that would be cool if they use those floats, definitely. I guess, so because Paint the Night's not there, it'd be cool though if, like, I don't know what time they're going to be open until. Depends how late they go, but it'd be cool if they had like one of those as a cavalcade. They just brought those back. I don't know. I want to go there in December because they have, yes. So there are holiday overlays. So Small World and Haunted Mansion for sure, I know, get holiday overlays. I don't know 100% if others do. I know obviously the castle gets revamped, but we'll see what they do this year, because I know Disney World didn't put the lights on the castle, which was so sad. But oh, let's just hope this year's different. I'm praying. So speaking of holiday overlays, what is everybody's favorite season to go to Disney? Do you like going during Halloween more than Christmas? Vice versa? Do you like going for holidays like the 4th of July? Do you like being there for Thanksgiving because it's in between Halloween and Christmas? I don't know. It's so weird for me because the Canadian Thanksgiving is different than the American Thanksgiving. We're at the beginning of October, whereas it's closer to the end of November for America. So like that always confuses me. So I'm always like, oh yeah, whatever. It's Halloween and Thanksgiving are the same time for us. So I hope they bring back the holiday parties. That's what I want the most. I really miss Not So Scary, and I miss Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Those fireworks shows are just so good. And that Hocus Pocus show, the best. Oh, yay, you treat yourself to Costco. Yes. That's the best. I love that. That's the best. Chicken wings, soft taco, and cheesecake for your birthday. I can agree with that one. You missed the whole pact of Disney? What do you mean? Very excited for tomorrow. Oh. Well, have fun up north. I am tired of being in the north. It's too cold. But have fun because you're not used to the cold because you're in Florida. Let's see. Yes, please hit that like button and make sure you hit subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified each time I make a new video. Right now I'm about 1 vlog per week. I gotta save all my Disney content because who knows when Canada will let me go back. So, you know, I gotta hold that one down. So, yeah. What? Oh, well, you don't need to be sad. You know you're coming back, so you'll be back in less than a week. You're fine. You'll be able to handle it. Has anyone had any Disney trips planned if they can travel? Oh yeah, parades, shows, fireworks. I miss all of that so much, Nat. So much. Yeah. Hi, Justin. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. You missed a little bit of talk about Disneyland, but we can go back if you want to talk about that. The live entertainment is one of the biggest things for sure that a lot of people are missing. I know, like, just even for Food and Wine, not having like actual bands and stuff joining. I mean, what the heck? Ugh, I was so used to having like, I don't know, like Sugar Ray was there almost every time. Hanson was there. Boys to Men normally came. And Jen's favorite, Blue October. But make sure you share the stream out if you can to your friends and family, whether it's on Facebook, direct message, Instagram. The link is in my Instagram bio. And if you're not following me on social media, in the description box below, you'll see all that information as to where you can find me. Oh, I miss the band so much, Heather. I agree with you. Absolutely. Also, in case you guys didn't know, I went and made a Teespring account, and now I have merchandise for my channel. I was going through it, and it's actually pretty fun, some of this stuff. Like, I'm hoping that I can make more things, but I have limited artwork right now. But I'll show you one thing. I have these, like, they're kind of like a Swell bottle. Has my logo. So this one actually doesn't say SwishWilly on it because it's a sample one. But this is essentially what it'll look like. Super, super fun. So fun. So my sister's already called dibs on this, so I actually have to order one for myself. But yeah, so it has my park icons and it has my logo on it. We also have face masks. You can get hoodies and t-shirts. What else can you get? There's so much. I think that's also in the description box. Yes, I will link that for you too. Yeah, so this is where you can get all of the merch. There's several different things. Just have some fun with it. If you don't get anything, that's fine. But there's stuff there for you. There's like die cut stickers, which I always think are fun. I love stickers. I have to order some for my own laptop. So, well, you know, Herschel, that's not a bad idea. You gotta listen to the parental units at this point. So, I don't know. You might be interested in getting some stuff. That would be lovely if you did. So, I'm going to have to order a whole bunch of stuff for myself. I know my niece for sure is probably going to want a sweater or a t-shirt. So, I'll have to get her one. So, she loves YouTube. She's obsessed with YouTube. So, YouTube Kids. That's what she watches. But still. What else are we talking about? I'm just trying to think of everything that's been going on, all the new updates. Well, I guess we could talk about that new Magic Band thing. So if you don't know already, Magic Bands are no longer complimentary with your Disney reservation. However, they are offered at a discounted rate when you when you book your vacation. You can, I don't know how much they're going for. I guess it depends if it's a solid color or a design. They do have still their exclusive designs for when, like, park arrival or trip arrival, I should say. And those you can't get unless you're a resort guest and order it prior to arriving. But so now they have the new thing where it's with your phone. Reese, do you know what it's called? Or does anyone know what it's called? Mobile Magic? Is that what it is? Mobile Magic, I think. I don't want to give you guys the wrong info, so let's look. Yeah. Yes, Apple Watch. Yes. Okay, Magic Mobile. That's what it's called. So, the Magic Band. You can still get the Magic Band. Magic Bands are still available. You can purchase them at the parks before you get to the parks. That's not really going away. However, they are going through and offering it on their iPhones, their Apple Watches, and other smart devices. Hi, Hannah. Welcome. Welcome back. So good to see you on the stream. It must be late where you are. No, it's probably, what, 11:45? So same time boat for Reese as well. But Reese stays up till like 4 in the morning Eastern time. So he never sleeps, that boy. If I live very close to Disney World, I wouldn't drive. Oh, I think it's probably a better idea to drive anyway. There's not many sidewalks going from park to park. You think they'll start selling Disney? It wouldn't surprise me if they started selling Disney Magic Band, like Magic Band, Disney Apple Watch bands. I think that's in their best interest. But yeah, Hannah, it's definitely what happens when you go to sleep early or when you wake up late. Yeah, I don't think Reese sleeps. I don't think he does not. I'm telling you. let me see here. Okay, so it says on Disney Parks blog that, just so I'm quoting things, I don't want to say the wrong thing. So it says here they are launching in phases starting later this year. Disney Magic mobile service. It's a convenient and contactless way to access Magic Band features like theme park entry through iPhone, Apple Watch, and other smart devices. So I'm going to assume it translates over to Android. Don't quote me because it doesn't say that. It just says other smart devices. So if they don't mention Apple, I'm going to assume it's Android. So you'll be able to pass through the My Disney Experience app, which at this point, it's critical to have the app on your phone because every restaurant essentially is like mobile order. Or you have to at least scan the menu with your phone. So I think it's just ideal if everyone just has the My Disney Experience app at this point. And then you can add, it says you can add it to the digital wallet, which is fun. Okay, it does say though, the Disney Magic mobile service and its features will roll out first on Apple devices. Justin Alpins. That is rude. Jeepers. God, we're inclusive. We are inclusive here. Let me see. So this is a fun thing too. You don't have to pick one or the other. You can use your Magic Band and you can use the Magic Mobile. So that's a good option. Yeah, Justin, you are a horrible human for saying that. Inclusion is what we stand for here. So let me see. Already on your phone through the My Disney Experience app, you can already unlock your room door and use your phone as a key. It was really weird though. In September, on my trip in September, I tried to unlock it with my room and it kept popping up my Apple Pay. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay anything to get into my room. But it was just like this weird glitch and I just had to uninstall the app and reinstall it. So if that happens to you, when in doubt, uninstall and reinstall the My Disney Experience app. But it's only happened to me the one time, so I was fine every other time. So there's that. Now I'm just going through Disney Parks blog to see if there's anything of fun, because we covered Disneyland. Yeah, Reese, I can just see his face right now. He's probably killing himself laughing at me, having to pay to get in my room. Just visualize his face. Let me see. I guess we didn't really touch anything on the last one. There are 2 Disney stores that are... There are lots of Disney stores that are not in Disney World. There's a lot of them. I can think of 4 offhand in Toronto alone. So there's lots. Okay, so did we talk... I don't think we did last week really about the Flower and Garden Festival. There's lots going on. It's such a pretty festival with all the topiaries and everything. So that's really, and all the Orange Bird merch. If you're an Orange Bird fan, that is the festival you want to go to because you'll always find a lot of Orange Bird merch there. So they have the ears, they have the Spirit Jersey mask that matches the Spirit. Oh, wait, does it match? Yeah, it kind of matches the Spirit Jersey they released. They have the Orange Bird tumbler and sipper. So, hi, Ron. Welcome to the stream. You missed the Disneyland talk, but you know. So we have the Minnie Mouse Wildflowers collection is also out. It's very pretty. There's a tank top with a big bow on the back that I have waiting for me. It's very cute. Very cute. They always come out with the festival Dooney and Bourke's as well. So all that fun stuff. What's everybody's favorite festival? That's the one thing that I feel like that's a fun conversation because I've met like one person that prefers Festival over the Arts over all of the festivals. But yes, I know you're really sad that you missed the Disneyland talk. Thank you. But yeah, so there's, I don't know, what's everybody's favorite festival? My favorite Epcot festival is Food and Wine. You should. Now, I think you would really enjoy it. Maybe I like Flower and Garden. Flower and Garden versus Food and Wine is hard, because now, I used to always say it was Food and Wine because Flower and Garden Festival didn't have all the food options that it has now. Hey Disney Dude One, welcome to the stream. But now that every festival has food booths, I don't know which one I like more now. Like, Flower and Garden's really nice because I like, sounds really weird, I love things that have a lot of produce in it, and I feel like everything's just really fresh at at Flower and Garden. But Food and Wine is really nice. Like, they have more, I find it's more like gourmet-ish. I don't know. Maybe you guys disagree. I don't know. It's hard. Depends on my mood, I guess. I will say, though, this past Food and Wine, I was a little disappointed because France had a different escargot. They didn't have an escargot croissant, and that's my favorite thing of the Food and Wine Festival. Hannah loves it too. And this year it was like this tart, and it was like an escargot whatever tart, and it was not the same. It was not the same. They all have Figment. Yes, they all have Figment. If anyone doesn't know, Reese loves Figment, as do I. Figment, if Figment ever goes away from that park, I don't know what I'll do. Be very upset. Yes, the Reimagined Flower and Garden is very, very good. I think there's just like now, I like Festival of the Arts. It's really different than the other festivals, so you can't really compare them. But I guess Epcot doesn't have a bad festival. So, but they do have a lot of festivals. It almost feels like there's never not a festival. And that's the Epcot I miss, though. Is like sometimes I just want a normal Epcot. But yes, Figment. Reese loves Figment. Now forever, I will always think of Reese when I think of Figment. Before, I used to think of myself and bringing my sister in to Figment like 10 times in an evening. And she wanted to kill me just because she got that one little Spark song in her head, because it was the original Figment. It wasn't what it is now. I miss the original one. Reese, you never got to do the original, I don't think, eh? My point of view, Flower and Garden is a spring festival. Yeah, that's essentially it. Nah, you're pretty much right on that one. And you can even tell by the colors that coincide with each, yes, Festival's 365. Yeah, but, yeah, I feel like just with the colors, because with Food and Wine, you get more of the dark, like the Merlot colors, the deep burgundy and deep purples, that kind of stuff. And then you get the bright oranges, the really bright greens and yellows in Flower and Garden merch. So, yes, money talks. Festivals are where it's at. But I do miss regular Epcot sometimes. Right now, it's not regular Epcot anyway with all those walls. It's like a maze trying to get through there right now. But it's all for the betterment of the park, and it'll be fantastic when those walls come down. So I'm looking forward to that. Ronald, please say hi to your family. You shouldn't be watching this and avoiding them. But unless you're all watching it, then hello. Let me see. I'm just checking the Disney Parks blog because they have lots of stuff on here. But those walls need to come down. They'll be down. I promise you they'll be down by the time. Well, I shouldn't promise because I'm not Imagineering. But I'm going to imagine that the walls will be down before they bring back the runs. Pretty sure. Because nobody liked the course on the last one, like you said. So, hey, Mouse Talk. Welcome. Yes, we talked about Disneyland at the beginning of the stream. Super exciting. We have 10,000 cast members coming back, which is awesome. It's just really nice seeing people getting their jobs back. It was a long time coming. So I'm just really grateful. I think I'm grateful for everyone to get their jobs back. I just want everyone to feel good. So okay, so we also have Blizzard Beach opened. which is fun. I don't think any of my friends have been just yet, because other things have opened, like Volcano Bay has opened, and that's a huge water park right now. So yes, Heather has an amazing channel. She has really great content. Her live streams are awesome. So if you haven't checked out Heather's channel, be sure you do so. She's Vacation Exploration, and I will get that link for you. Or if someone else beats me to the punch, go for it. But I'm going to try to beat you guys. Let's see here. There we go. There. So there is Heather's channel if you want to check her out. She's fantastic. I got to go on one of Heather's streams back in December, which was awesome. We were at Animal Kingdom and it was freezing that day. And then we went to Universal together on a non-stream day. So that's always fun. And yeah, there's no Platinum Plus pass anymore. So people now have to either use comp tickets that they've had or pay to get in. So it kind of sucks for those annual pass holders who were just so used to just going in and not worrying about it. But now it's an extra cost for them. So, oh my God, it was so cold. And this is the thing, you know it's cold when I had only been there for like a handful of days. I'm from Canada, so I can handle quite a bit of cold, but it was freezing that day. Yeah, exactly. If you go to Volcano Bay, you don't have to pay unless you're just getting food and stuff, but because you have the 3 park pass, which if you live in Orlando, the 3 park pass is well worth it because, I mean, Volcano Bay is open for quite a long time in the year. I think they, close in October? Maybe, yeah, I think mid-October, I think they closed. I could be wrong. My videos are boring, all I do. Okay. Yeah, cast members will get previews. Yes, which is so good. I love that they'll be able to preview everything. And it's great because they're actually calling them back into, they're calling them back in a bit earlier than the end of the month because everybody has to get retrained completely, just on the new measures that they have to take for safety protocols and all that stuff. So you've only been to Universal once? Okay. Oh, they don't close, Heather? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, now I know. I thought they just did a seasonal, like, refurb thing, which, good to know. So, on a normal year, your 3 park pass is, well, I mean, at Universal, you go to Universal 2-3 times and you've gotten your pass money back. So, theirs is fairly affordable. But yeah. Oh, you don't like Universal? I mean, it's to each their own, right? So it depends on what kind of park you like. If you like, I mean, I prefer Disney over Universal, but I still enjoy myself when I'm at Universal. Oh, they didn't do a holiday thing? That's crummy. They definitely could have. They could have, you know what they should have done at Volcano Bay is that they should have, like, put, like, this Mele Kalikimaka thing going on. Because, like, why couldn't you? Like, oh, that's so disappointing. That would have been fun if they did some overlays for the holidays, for sure. I'm trying to think. I think the Disney ones, well, one Disney one would be down for refurb over the holidays, but normally. And the thing is like, you could definitely put at least holiday music on because you can get a lot of, like, Caribbean sounds and, like, Polynesian sounding, like, Christmas songs. Doesn't even need words. Just have the music in the background. Just jazz it up a little. But see, it would be so much fun. Just Polynesian music in the back. Get some steel drums. Whatever they want to do. Whatever. Because I don't know. Like, I feel like you can just do so much with that park. It's so heavily themed that adding another addition to it, like a holiday layover, I keep saying that, overlay, would be super beneficial for them. What do I know? I'm not an Imagineer. I'm not a Universal team member that creates that stuff. I think it's easy. Maybe it's not. But I like to think it is. What do I know? Maybe I need to go to school for that stuff and become an Imagineer. That would be a fun job. If I was an Imagineer, I would think I would want to do like the set design ones. I think. I feel like that would just be more fun than anything. Or stage sets and all that. So be in charge of how it looks at that point. They never listen. We have so many ideas, Heather, and they never listen to us. I swear. What good are we, right? What good are we? So again, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, make sure you do so and share the stream out to your friends and family. We'll probably be going for another half hour or so. I'm having a really good time with you guys, so thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. But yeah, make sure you hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any time I go live or post a new vlog. So you can expect a new vlog at least once a week, and I'm going to try and make these Wednesday streams a weekly series. So hopefully I get to see you every Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock. Hopefully. I feel like I'm talking really fast. I'm sorry if I am. I have been binge watching Blossom on Disney Plus, and now I feel like I talk like 6, so I'm like all the time, so my apologies if that is actually happening. Thanks, Heather. It was really funny when I first started my channel. I was so like nervous, and I'm like, oh my god, are they gonna think I'm interesting? I don't know. So then afterwards I just kind of, whatever, if they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. So now I feel like I'm slightly more comfortable in front of the camera than I once was, but yeah, that's good. But thanks for joining again. I really appreciate you coming in on my live stream. Again, Wednesday series, WDW Wednesdays. So thanks, Nat. I'm going to try and just be myself. That's all I can do. No fakeness around here for sure. Your dreams will only come true if you do part of the work. That is where I stand on that. So yes, work for your dreams and they will come true. They'll meet you halfway. Hey, Rachel. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. It's so late for you too. I have 3 UKers. Well, I'm not sure if Hannah Kerr is still here. I don't know. But I had 3 UKers at one point. Now I might have 2. But yeah, I'm still here. So Rachel, we talked about Disneyland reopening on April 30th. So you're more backstage girl. I hear you. I hear you on that one. I had insomnia last night. I had to take Benadryl in order to fall asleep. I needed something to make me drowsy. So yay, I'm happy you're still here. Tell Ben I say hi too, please. Well, that dream can come true. You have to work for it, and when you become of age, Herschel, you can become a cast member. Once the college program comes back up, you can get there that much faster. So let's hope that happens, which Bob Chapek did say he's hoping to bring back. He didn't give a date on that at all in the shareholders meeting last week. But hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later, because it's a fun program. I'm just hoping they bring back the international program because, one, it's near and dear to my heart as I participated in it. But it's really weird walking around the World Showcase and not hearing the accents and knowing that those people are pretty much not going to be from that country that you're going in. But that's not, and if that's where you would be happy, that's where you should go. So that's awesome that you love that stuff. I love that. Let's see. Yeah, the international cast members, they truly make Epcot, I think. Again, maybe I'm biased because I was there and I was one of the Canadian ones. But CRPs are critical to the World Showcase. I know there's the International College Program, but those cast members can be put anywhere across the parks. Whereas when you're a CRP, you're there for a full year and you can only work in your own pavilion. So you can't pick up shifts anywhere except for your own pavilion. So, oh, have a good day. Have a good night, Herschel. Have fun with your tutor. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah. But yes, so Rachel used to be a CRP in the UK. I was so grateful to work with her. She is such a sweet, sweet person. We had some great times at Disney, so always great to see my fellow Disneyers come in. It was such a good time. Such a good time. Actually, I still have, I don't know, Rachel, do you remember that Union Jack cardigan that was it in Queens? No. Yeah, it was in Queens. Wait, no, it was not Queens. It was in Wales. At Wales. I don't know if she's still in. I think she's there. It was in Wales for sure. Anyway, if you do remember it, awesome. If you don't, that's okay too. But I still have it because Philippe bought it for me for Christmas. He used to laugh at me because every day I'm like, I want this cardigan so much. Oh, when did it go to Toys? It wasn't in Toys when I got it. That it was in Queens or Wales, but yes, exactly, Rachel. I still have it. Hang on, I'll get it. See, here it is. It was awesome. One of my favorite cardigans ever. It's so nice and soft and comfy. Oh, right before they got rid of... Oh, that's sad that it's not there anymore. Wah, wah. Yeah, isn't it cute? It's so nice. It's so comfy. I love it so much. I knew you would love it, Heather. I knew you would love that. That's so, like, I feel like if it was still there, you'd probably get it. The cardigan is on... Oh, okay. I'm like, what? You can get it on Amazon? Yeah, I know. I love all things UK too. So, Rachel, remember when I made them bring in Wallace and Gromit? I was so happy, but I think I was the only person that bought the Wallace and Gromit stuff. I was so excited. I think I was more excited that they brought in Wallace and Gromit than you guys were, to be honest, Rachel. Okay, I gotta take this off. It's hurting my head. That was so awesome. The Queen of merch. That was so fun when we were making some progress in the parks. Yeah. Oh my god, that was awesome. Queen of merch. I think, what else were we bringing? I don't think we brought in Postman Pat. I really wanted Postman Pat stuff. I was banking on that. I love Wallace and Gromit. Maybe I'll watch Curse of the Were-Rabbit tonight. I saw the Curse of the Were-Rabbit movie in theaters like 3 times. So good. Totty. Oh, Totty. I'm trying to think if I have any other UK merch. I do not. But I will show you something else that is no longer in the Disney parks, especially Epcot, and I'm very sad about it. It's Duffy. I miss Duffy in there. I miss him. Remember the Peter Pan costume that you could get for him? That was really cute. I didn't buy any of the outfits, but I wish I did. Oh, yeah, that meeting was awesome. That meeting was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I love roundtable meetings. It's great. It's great. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything else? I found my Duffy's on a stick today. Okay, see you soon, Reese. Where is it? I just had them out. Sorry, my room's a bit chaotic right now because I'm like going through everything, but the kid caught Duffy. I have like 5 of them. Yeah. That's I have had that Winnie the Pooh pillow since I was like 7 or 8. I think it was closer to 8. So I still have that. And he's up there too on the shelf. Right there. He's knitted. And then there's the Haunted Mansion. Is that Jim Shore? Yeah, the Jim Shore. But my Haunted Mansion ones are like the new. Mine is the first version. So mine have lanterns on the side of the things that actually light up purple. They don't have those anymore. Yes, I agree, Ron. Duffy should have never left. I think he was just so cute, and I loved his Kid Cot. It's far better than the new things they do at Kid Cot, which is just a sticker or a card. Not the same. Ron's he's feeling the language here. I swear. I'm just trying to think. I used to love it. So whenever I did merchandise for the Canada PAV back in 2012, they do Kid Cot in attractions. So it's outside of the Canada movie, which now Canada Far and Wide. Back then it was Canada with Martin Short. But whenever they were either short-staffed or they were just too busy, we merchandise cast members got to go and do Kid Cot, which was, I loved doing Kid Cot. Yeah, I know you're not a baseball account, but you're excited for the season. Yes, do you see my Blue Jays pillow right there? Yes, the Blue Jays are going to be solid this year. I think Vladimir is looking good. He lost like 45 pounds, thank God, because now he can actually run the bases. So that's awesome. Yeah, Rachel, it's this weird, so they partnered with Ziploc. So it's, I don't know, Ron, maybe you can explain it properly, but now each country, it's just like a card. I don't even know, like, if people man these stations anymore for Kid Cot. But yes, he does look good. He's getting so many hits. It is really random, Rachel. It's really, really random. But it is what it is. I used to have so much fun doing Kid Cot because I would turn them into hockey players. So people would come and I would, like, people from Canada, even if they weren't from Canada, they wanted me to turn it into a hockey player, I would. It took me like no time at all. I was solid at doing that. I could get one done in like less than a minute. So yeah, they really do miss out on it. I remember I used to have to help out sometimes in the UK for Kid Cot because it was just like so many people, especially during festival time. What did I do the most? I think I did a lot of teacups and handed with a handle to okay, so it's in a decorated Ziploc bag with a handle to look like a briefcase. Are the cards in the briefcase Ziploc bag already, or do they have to go and collect the cards from around the world? Yeah, the umbrella design was fun too. Okay. I don't know. It's with the way that the park is right now, it's really hard to see like what's going on with Kid Cot and stuff. Okay, good. They collect cards. So they can still go around. It's not like they're just given these cards and they don't have to go anywhere anymore. So they still have to go to the Kid Cot spots. But they do, I miss them coloring. I think that was fun. Ooh, they get a finisher card. Well, that's fun. So it's like, I feel like getting the finisher card, it's like mixing the Agent P and Kid Cot together where you get rewarded with something at the end. I guess it's kind of how you could look at it. It's like take out the electronics, but you still get awarded. But I don't know. Kid Cot was fun though, back in the day. Oh, I don't blame them. I love Duffy better too. And it was fun because like on those, especially if you went to the countries that have a completely different alphabetic system. So if you went into Morocco, China, Japan, anywhere that would spell your name differently or in a different kind of format. I think that was fun when they would do that on the Duffy Bear. So I know you loved Agent P. Yeah. Agent P. There was, how many stops in the UK I know they had 2 that I can think of, Crown and Crest and Toys, or like the window of Toys. Was that it? I think that was it. I could be wrong. Rachel, you would know. Yeah, Duffy. I miss Duffy a lot. Just so much more. It was just, I don't know. There was one in sports. I thought it was in... Oh. Oh, at the beginning, right when you walk in, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Pub room. Yeah, it was the golf ball. See, they changed it, Rachel. The things, now they're different names now. So what we call sports is now pub room. I don't know. But I guess it's just what they put in there now. But yeah, Crown and Crest used to be where all the Guinness stuff was. Hey Reese, welcome back. I know you loved it so much, Rachel. Things change, but it's not... A lot of the changes at Disney are for the better. Some things, obviously, like, I'm hurt with certain things that are missing, but I can't hold on to them too much. But hey, Chris, welcome. Welcome. 2015, 2016. Yes, it was awesome. We had perfect timing, Rachel. Like, we both came in at, like, the same time. We were, I think, what, 2 weeks difference? So we basically did the whole thing together. So that was fun. Yeah, no, I know it was in sports, but now I'm confused. Do you call Crown and Crest pub room? I'm sorry, Ron. I'm a little confused. Okay, I'll learn the Greek yeah, I know. I'm the same way. Listen, Rachel, I had to deal with them not having Off Kilter come back. And now we have to deal with them not having British Revolution come back, which is also horrible. Ugh. Let me tell you. I tell you. Oh, Hannah, Kerr, just so you know, I know you're a big Jays fan and Ben's a big Jays fan. So is Rachel. I got Rachel into baseball while I was there, and I'm so happy I did. She loves it. She was able to find, like, the random like, MLB pop-up shop. I think, was it in London, Rachel? And you picked up some Jays gear. That was fun. That was fun. If you're just joining, please make sure you hit that thumbs up, click subscribe, and click that notification bell to make sure you don't miss any time I go live or post a new vlog. I'd love to have you around and join the SwishWilly family. We're still trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to be calling my followers. Reese and I were laughing because we're thinking like the Wild Willies. But if you guys have any suggestions as to what you might want to be referred to as, please let me know. Please let me know. Oh yeah, there's no other team to follow, Hannah. Jays all the way. Jays all the way. I mean, to be fair, my family were Expos fans first. And of course, they moved to Washington. We decided not to follow them to Washington, and we became all Blue Jays fans. So, thumbed up. Yeah, let's say thumbed up. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that. So, oh, Heather, you like the Wild Willies? Okay, I think that's like a fun one to go with, I think. So I might need to make some merch that has that on it. I don't know what kind of merchandise I'll do, but again, if you are looking for SwishWilly merchandise, there's the link in the description box below where you can find it. I can put that there for you. One moment. Yeah. So you can click that link and that will bring you right to where all my merchandise is. More is hopefully coming. we just have to get some more stuff designed. But if you're interested, that's where you can find it. I think I asked you the one time I got a phone call and didn't hear the answer. Tell me about how you got. Oh, my channel name. So I picked SwishWilly and Disney. So a lot of, since like growing up, and yes, but no, not in this sense, Rachel. SwishWilly came because I was called Willy for a really, really long time, just based on my name. And then the Swish part came in because I love sports. And originally I wanted to cover both Disney and sports on this channel. I've since decided this is probably going to be a mainly Disney channel, but I think SwishWilly and Disney just kind of really went well together. So the Swish was taken from basketball, because I'm a huge basketball fan. And yeah, so that's kind of where that name came from. So yeah, it's maybe, and hopefully I'll be able to integrate some sports into the channel. But right now we're going to stick with Disney for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, Rachel, it does have that same connotation, but not in this sense. Not in this sense. So, yeah. And if you're not already, make sure that you follow my social media accounts. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I've been kind of lacking on Twitter. I'm slowly trying to get better at it. So make sure you follow me on all of those things. You're more than welcome, Rachel. Reese is killing himself. I know it right now. Yes, I could start a second channel. I just want to make sure that I can actually build my base first, get my name out there, and welcome all of these beautiful people to the SwishWilly family, and become a wild Willy. That sounds so funny, but I actually love it. Actually, hang on, I think, yeah, my dad used to be a DJ, and I'm pretty sure he went by the Wild Willy Disco, so that'd be kind of funny. Maybe I should bring that throwback shirts for my dad. So funny. But yes, okay, Wild Willy it is. That's what everyone is going to be known as now. So now I'm going to have to agree, hello, Wild Willies. So funny. So outrageous, but so fun. I love that. If you can, share the stream out. Make sure your friends and family are watching, or at least giving a thumbs up if they can't watch the whole way through. But I'd love to have as many people as you know join us on these streams, because it's a lot of fun having these little chats. So I'll definitely bring that name back. Yep. I think that's a good idea. See, Hannah Elizabeth, she knows what everyone called me Willy. And yes, Wild Willy I think is solid, so that'd be a good one. Let me see. What else can we cover? I'm having a lot of fun. I was originally going to only go for an hour and a half, but I feel like we're having some fun. We're moving and we're grooving. Again, if you guys haven't checked out Heather's channel, you can do so. I will link that again for you guys. Also, Oh Wondrous Reese has a channel, so I will also link that one in there. Make sure you follow Reese as well. I'm going to put in Heather's channel. She's Vacation Exploration. She is lovely. Her vlogs are great. She does a lot of streaming. She streams about, I want to say 3 times a week about Heather, sometimes more, sometimes, just depends on what's going on, I guess. It's for the UK reason. Oh, Wondrous Reese. Come on, Reese, I'm getting yours. Make sure you follow Reese as well. So Reese has a lot of vlogs from UK theme parks. He does have a lot from others as well. He's working on his channel and he's great, so make sure you go follow him as well. 1 and 5 in. See, make sure you enjoy those ones. Heather's also an all-star on Instagram. Her reels are pretty good. She's got some pretty clever ones up there, so make sure you check out her Instagram as well. if someone, Heather, if you want to go ahead and you can link your Instagram thing here if you want as well. Let's see. Let me see. I think I can probably grab it. I will grab Heather's Instagram. Yeah, no need to thank me, Heather. Just make sure everyone goes over and checks her out. Her channel's fantastic. Okay. Okay, and there's Heather's Instagram if you want to check her out there as well. Thank you so much for coming in, Hannah. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you next Wednesday. I mean, I don't hope you have insomnia or that you can't sleep. However, I do love when you come and join us. So, luckily 7 p.m. here because of the time change is only 4 hours ahead of you now. So, that's, or behind, not ahead. But have a great rest of your night, Hannah. I really appreciate it. Tell Ben I say hi. Let's see. Want all of the Disney merchandise. I need to stop looking at Disney merchandise online because I get a little carried away. Although I was really good. I only bought myself 1 or 2 things last trip. I'm very proud of myself. I did not come home with much. Lord knows I wanted a new popcorn bucket, but I don't use the popcorn bucket I have now at home, so. But you know. Just trying to think here. Chat got really quiet. I'm trying to go through all these things. Blizzard Beach, we already talked about. So, okay, here's a weird thing. This is a weird thing that I noticed on the Disney Parks blog. They have the soothing sounds of Blizzard Beach through ASMR. Like, so strange. I guess they have to just cater to everybody because some people really love ASMR. I'm not a big fan of ASMR. However, I guess you gotta go with everywhere. But if you're interested in that kind of thing, Disney Parks blog has a video of ASMR for you for Blizzard Beach. So to each their own. To each their own. I don't know. Who's into that? I don't know. Rachel. Yeah, I feel like it's calming for you. I feel like you would find that very calming. But yeah, so they do have one for Blizzard Beach. Here, you know what, Rachel? I'm going to get you that link. Hang on. I will put it in the box. Yeah, it's basically like your water sounds. I like ambient sounds like that. Like I'll fall asleep to like waves crashing or like thunderstorms and stuff like that. So it's like, it's not that creepy like someone whispering into the microphone, but there it is for you. Hannah hates ASMR. She hates it. It's so funny. I remember talking to you about that before. It's just so weird. It's the weirdest, it's the people talking. Always. I got you always, Rachel. Yeah, I think I don't necessarily mind like sounds, like faucets running, stuff like that doesn't weird me out, but it's like you're now listening to, that's weird to me. But I just don't like being sounding like I'm right here when someone's talking and hearing their mouth and like every part of their mouth. No thanks. No thank you. Do. Okay. I feel like now I'm just trying to like pull out of a hat of things to talk about, but I'm having so much fun that I don't want to stop the stream, but at the same time, I feel like we've kind of just talked about everything. I think. Oh, Hannah, just so you know, this is not Disney related at all, but I figured you would appreciate this. I got the new Charlotte Tilbury. Well, I don't know how new it is anymore. The mascara. Just so you know. It works pretty well. I have really short eyelashes, but they don't look too bad. But I really like eyelash extensions now, so, you know. I think you do that too now, but. I still have to finish WandaVision. I have not gotten very far at all. I'm at episode 2, so everyone else is like, talking about it. I'm like actively avoiding everybody talking about WandaVision. I'm so far behind. So far behind. Yeah, well, you know what though? There's more in this mascara tube. It's like bigger than your normal one, as you can see. So, and this one's only $1 more than Too Faced. So, there's that. Oh, Hannah still hasn't started. Oh, I know, I have so much to catch up on because I feel terrible because I haven't been able to tune into your home streams about WandaVision because I'm like, I'm not going to be able to participate because I don't know what's going on. And then 2, I'm going to already know what happens. So I feel really bad because I wasn't able to tune into those ones. But I do have to catch up because then you and I can chit chat about it. For sure. For sure we can. Oh, I know. Lash Paradise is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I got lash extensions twice. The second time I got the hybrid ones, and now I'm obsessed. Yeah, I figured your streams were going to be a bit spoiler heavy, so that's why I was like, oh, I mean, I love being on your streams, but I couldn't for those ones, for the purpose alone. And then I would have just known. I'm like, what would be the sense of watching now? Because I know what happened. So, yeah, I just finished the Bewitched theme episode. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I loved the first episode, though. The Dick Van Dyke style one, because Dick Van Dyke is one of my favorite shows of all time. So. Oh, yeah, the cost and upkeep is a lot, too. Yeah, I agree. They're a lot of fun, though. I don't know, is Emma doing lashes again? I don't know if she is or not. Yeah, it is a lot to upkeep, but it's just nice knowing that when you roll out of bed, your makeup's almost done, so. Yeah. Well, okay, I was going to go a little bit longer than an hour and a half. However, I don't want to sit there and bore everyone because I feel like right now we've kind of talked about what we want to talk about. But yeah, I mean, if there's something else people want to talk about, we can totally stay on it. But if not, then I think I will probably end the stream here. What do y'all want to do? Oh, I don't know if anyone's noticed this. They make, okay, so magic bands. I'm totally going back to magic bands for some reason. But they have the ones that you can order before you get there. They have this new 25th anniversary one. And I really want to get it because I was there for the 25th anniversary. And that when this sweater came out, it's so cute. This was probably the most controversial like castle makeover they ever had when they turned it into a cake. But yeah, so I just noticed what sweater I was wearing and decided to talk about that. But yeah, so, all right. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. Things are looking okay so far for December. So far, so good. I will keep you posted. Wait, did I talk about the Tron ride that's coming out? Oh, no, we didn't talk about Tron today because there hasn't been any updates. We're assuming that it's going to be, it's going to release or open in 2022. It's probably after the 50th anniversary is complete. Oh, well, that would take it into 2023. So maybe midway through the 50th anniversary celebrations. But they didn't make any announcements about it at the shareholders meeting or in the previous announcement before that. So I don't think it's going to be this year, but we will find out. They are making great progress on it. So, but yeah, so I think that's going to be it for today. But please make sure you join us next Wednesday because like I said, I'm going to make this a weekly thing unless random things happen for which you will be notified. But yeah, so I hope to see you next Wednesday for WDW Wednesdays on the SwishWilly channel. So have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you sleep well. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And I guess you're now all Wild Willies. So thanks for joining me. Make sure you share the stream out or let the people know around you that this is going to be happening every Wednesday. So thank you and have a wonderful and awesome evening. Bye. Oh, that's not working. I'm saying bye and I'm not going anywhere. Here we go. Okay.